yesterday I went with David to Fort Babel in Leeds to go to this comic convention, which involved going on a train, obviously, to go all the way to Leeds.
There's the station.
Yay!
The train took 2 hours and I ended up having to get up at 5 AM or something, so it was quite early by my standards, but when we got there was lots of stalls of people, you know, with comics or drawing, and I think that's quite an important thing to note, that there were people sitting in a public place with loads of people walking about drawing in those circumstances. In a circumstance where you've got people directly in front of you, you know, who expect your drawing to, I don't know, be of a certain style, or, well, I suppose that if you're drawing in those circumstances, there's loads of stalls there, so I don't know if they feel some sort of pressure to do a drawing that is of a standard, or, you know, because you've got to be the stall that keeps the attention of all of these people for more than a few moments, which I suppose is what a lot of stalls will get. I mean, you've got to be honest that you want to see things around the day and you want to be able to look around and browse before deciding what to get, so you might just give someone a few moments, and in those few moments might decide whether or not you come back to their stall later or not. I don't know, but it was quite admirable to see how nice people were as well. I mean, some people were giving away drawings of which they'd done there in front of people, and I think that was quite good. I think in general it's quite nice that people would go to the effort of doing something for someone, or talking to someone, or being there, or doing something, or creating leaflets, or dressing up for an event. Like, there were lots of people dressed up as well. I mean, quite a few. I've not been to one of these events before, but I did see quite a few people dressed up. And I think the general idea of doing something, being there and dressing up and changing or doing something in front of people who could be strangers or something like that, in our everyday lives, it just isn't considered very often, and so it's good to go to an event where it's widely accepted to happen, you know, just there for a bit. As well, of course, as being able to see some great comics and art and basically people's drawings and work around.
It's £2 an issue. It's comedy and sci-fi. Beth and Selenos, which is all drinking cups.
Zombie violence, look at that. Zombie violence.
Yeah. I've never been to one before, so.
And £2 for the wine.
Kind of
That's the biggest bargain.
What kind of violence are you looking for?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. And lots of crazy people selling art talking to you.
The problem is, it's like
As well as meet some nice people, like someone involved in making the cover of Horace, and Bethan, who drew me the lion, and John, who is involved in Kick-Ass.
nice to see you. Hi. How are you?
No, I gave it to... There was a box. There was a box with all the pens. I've got all the pens in.
Hey, thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Hello.
Look at me calling him John, as if I remember his surname. 4-day-old popcorn. I forgot about that.